I am in shock. I am in shock. The Indiana Fever just beat the Aces. The first win for the Indiana Fever against the Las Vegas Aces since I was 22 years old. Aces MVP to refs, Fever is MVP, and Alyssa Smith. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The Las Vegas Aces, once hailed as the unstoppable dynasty, just suffered a humiliating collapse on the grandest stage of basketball. A 27-point thrashing? Check. Aja Wilson getting every whistle per way and still falling short? Check. Chelsea Gray offering absolutely nothing, despite the endless chatter that she outshines Caitlin Clark? Big check. While Wilson was busy hauling down players by their shoulders and skating by without consequence, there was a team in Indianapolis ready to give her a masterclass on what real basketball truly looks like.
Aja Wilson. My God, you see how many free throws that lady have? Oh my God, on the stat sheet, she had basically 30 points, but all the free throws this woman got, man, they tried their best to keep the Aces in the game, man, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter, man. They destroyed the Aces. About freaking time the Fever finally beats the Aces, man, and without Caitlin Clark.
The 81-54 beatdown the Indiana Fever handed the Las Vegas Aces wasn't merely a loss. It was a statement, loud and unmistakable. No flood of friendly whistles, no Aja Wilson heroics, and no cushy legacy bias could shield the Aces when a team showed up to play genuine, hard-nosed basketball.
This was a big win for the Fever because the Aces were the only team that they had not won at least one game to last season, meaning the Aces swept the Fever last season. They actually haven't won a game against the Aces in 16 games. And they did it without Caitlin Clark. This team is crazy. They are beating the #1 team in the league first, and then they go and beat the Aces, who they haven't won to in 16 games. And they did it without Caitlin Clark, which is just a testament to how this team is finally developing a rhythm.
Let's dive into that third quarter, because that's where things really heated up. Lexi Hull, who's been grinding all season, executed a textbook box out on Aja Wilson. Flawless positioning, perfect fundamentals. She snagged the rebound exactly the way basketball 101 draws it up. But then Aja came barreling in from behind, reaching clear over Hull's head and yanking the ball down. A blatant over-the-back foul, if there ever was one. Yet somehow the whistle stayed silent.
A lot of times, Aja Wilson, she got a favorable whistle in the second half, but it is what it is. Superstars get the whistle, unless your name is, you know who. 29 points for Aja Wilson, 3 boards, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 9 for 18 from the field, 11 for 13 from the free throw line. Look at the rest of her team. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 6 points, 0 points, 4 points, 2 points, 3 points. Dana Evans, 1 for 10, Dana Evans. Oh my goodness.
Any basketball fan who spent more than 5 minutes watching the game knows exactly how that should have gone. Over the back, Indiana ball, play on. Simple. But what did the refs decide? A jump ball. That's right, a jump ball. As if Aja and Hull were somehow battling from equal footing, when in reality, one player was blatantly hacked from behind while pulling down a clean rebound.
I don't know about frustrations boiling over as more to just like making a point. Well, Caitlin says she got me though, so. One more than that. She just got a bonus.
And by bonus, she was meaning the Commissioner's Cup bonus, which was $49 or $43,000 per player, because the prize pool was $500,000. And apparently, Steph White just was pissed about the officiating. I don't know if it was Aja Wilson's whistle or...
Even the broadcasters were floored. You could hear the bewilderment in their voices as they struggled to make sense of what had just unfolded. The contact was far too blatant to be mistaken for a 50-50 call. Yet somehow, the officials managed to twist an obvious foul into a so-called neutral outcome, one that conveniently rewarded the player who'd committed the violation in the first place.
Like I said, the referees were starting to get on the side of the Aces. They were trying to wheel the Aces back in, and Lexi stepped in and sort of killed it. Kelsey Mitchell never took her foot off the gas tonight, by the way. This is the best thing I've seen from Stephanie White all season long. Right here, she was aggravated by the refs already, and in the fourth quarter, 5:35 left, Stephanie White lost her shit on the sideline. She lost her shit. And let me just play this right here. Roll it.
Lost that lead late.
And she gonna, you see her just losing it up here. Losing it. And she got teed up right there. And Caitlin Clark.
If you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe. Now here's where the story turns downright beautiful. The Indiana Fever didn't let suspect officiating derail them. They absorbed that questionable call, shrugged it off, and then proceeded to dismantle the Aces so thoroughly that every blown whistle faded into insignificance. Let's break down this masterpiece of destruction, quarter by quarter, because what the Fever did to the Aces was nothing short of basketball poetry. In the first quarter, Indiana came out throwing haymakers. They rattled off the game's first 6 points and never bothered looking back. By the end of the period, they were up 21-14, and it was already clear this wasn't going to be the Aces' night. The Fever shot a blistering 52.9% from the field, while holding Vegas to a frigid 28.6%. They also owned the paint 16-4, sending an early message that they planned to attack the Aces exactly where it hurt most.
Put it on right here. You can see 24 points in the first half for the Aces. I mean, seriously, for the Aces. Points in the paint, 38-20. I mean, it was a dominant win by the Indiana Fever.
In the second quarter, the Fever slammed the door. They outscored the Aces 25-10, shooting a scorching 81.8%, while Vegas could barely hit 23.5%. Indiana was perfect in the paint, going 6 for 6, while the Aces struggled at 3 for 13. By halftime, it was 46-24, and the game was basically over. That missed over-the-back call. It should have been Indiana ball, a chance to pad the lead even more. Instead, the refs gave Vegas a jump ball, tossing them a lifeline right when they were drowning.
Is playing phenomenal. Oh my God, it's night and day. I think that Commissioner's Cup gave him swag. Now they're swagging it out. I've never seen Natasha Howard so aggressive in my life. This girl is beasting now all suddenly. She is beast moding right now. And Timpson, the rookie, getting block shots, getting steals. Aaliyah Boston is just murking, destroying Aja Wilson. I got a Wilson. I got a nickname for Aja Wilson, guys. You know what it is? Whistle Wilson. Because this lady's always getting whistles. She's the person with the special whistle, guys. Every freaking time. And then she goes to the free throw line. Freaking free throw merchant. I think she's related to SGA. But anyway, she's not playing.
For the Fever, it was one of those of course moments. Hull did everything right and still got nothing. The kind of missed call that can rattle a young team. For the Aces, it was a gift. Down big, struggling, and suddenly handed a jump ball they didn't earn. Even so, the Fever kept rolling. By the fourth, the Aces were cooked, managing just 7 points. The 81-54 final doesn't even show how thoroughly Indiana dominated.
The Aces tried to put a little run together to start the third quarter, and Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull shut that shit down. They shut it down by hitting some big shots. All right. That steal led to the only 2 points that Sophie Cunningham had. But it was big. So right here, let's start Aaliyah Boston right here. That's Sydney Colson to Boston. She going to drive into the lane. And I've got to tell you, she gave Aja Wilson all she could.
Thought I'd say. Free Aja Wilson. Free her now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. I never thought I'd say this. If I'm Aja, I'm in that locker room, I'm stripping everybody of their A1s. I'm sure I didn't give y'all these free shoes and y'all gonna come out here and y'all can't even give me more than 5 points. None of y'all, where y'all at? Y'all can't help me out. I'm reigning MVP. I'm bringing y'all these champions. I took a pay cut for some of y'all to be here and you can't give me no points. Really, I'm over here, I have 25 points in the third quarter and you